Are you ready to turn up the heat on your relationship with your boyfriend? If your answer is a big, fat yes, one of the best ways to spice things up is to send your guy sexy, dirty text messages. Here's how to send your hottie hot texts to get his motor revved up and anxious to get home to you. Use these 3 tips for sexy texting. Tip number 1, make him the focus of your text. Send your man texts that make him hot to read the things you want to do to him and feel great knowing how thoroughly you've turned him on. You'll feel sexier and more confident, too. Tip number 2, think about your hot texts like sharing a secret with your man. Secrets that only the two of you know about and understand. Nobody but your guy knows just how naughty you can be. That is an exciting and thrilling feeling and will create greater intimacy between the two of you. Tip number 3, use your words to create and implant sexual images into your man's mind. Tell him what you want, what makes him sexy to you, the things that trigger his lust. You can also ask yourself, what is the sexiest thing I can imagine when I think about my guy? What's the one thing about him that turns me on more than anything else? Picture his body, the way he moves, the size or shape of his body parts or the way he touches you. Then be descriptive of it in your texts in short bursts. Here's a few sexy dirty text ideas to see these tips in action. Sexy text number 1. You looked so sexy in that shirt you had on the other night. I wanted so much to unbutton it and run my fingers all over your chest. Sexy text number 2. I'm buying sexy new panties today. Should I get them in red, hot pink or ? Quote. Sexy text number 3. Honey, we need a bottle of wine and some cheese for dinner tonight, and while you're at it, get one of those cans of whipped cream. I'm going to use it on you later. See how these texts were short yet very hot. They created vivid sexual images in his mind and made him the center of attention. This is just the start of what kind of sexy texts you can send. Hot and sexy texts are made up of words that create vivid sexual images in your guy's mind about all the things you want to do to him or that he likes to do to you that will get him turned on. Send these kinds of texts to your guy and revel in the response you'll get. It's wicked fun to be able to turn on your guy by sending him hot and sexy texts he can read anytime and anywhere. He'll be totally distracted thinking lusty thoughts about you. Easily turn your text messages into a hot and sexy texting session. Understanding what turns on your boyfriend when you are texting him will be easy with these great formulas. You will never run out of hot ideas. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content.